Welcome back to Raging Echoes Randomizer. We'll be randomly getting some very important things here as we continue towards Relic and area unlocks. 160 points will be very quick, maximum of 16 tasks on the easy tier for 10 points each, and 41 more tasks in total for the next area. Doable, as long as there's nothing crazy. When I looked through the remaining tasks available, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Probably. I guess we're about to find out. There are currently 74 tasks left on the easy wheel here. So we should be completing a bit over half of them here. Or we might end up getting some random medium tasks done because we can't avoid them. We will see. We will see. First up, kill a mugger. That's going to be very easy because of all the training we did last time. Even though our weapon is still a black sword, because we're not allowed to wield better things, we do have 46 combat, so this is not going to be difficult. We can hit like 6s, so it's pretty good. Well, there it is, the mugger kill. Anything from that? Some bones. Put them in the bank with all those 700 men's bones. There you go. Quite a few other kill assignments here. Let's see if we get another one of those. Or smith a bronze plate skirt. Once again, our task is involving 2 steps. Getting the level to do the thing, and then actually doing the thing. To make a bronze plate skirt, we need 16 smithing, which is quite hefty. Especially since we have level 1 smithing. First thing on the list of things we can do to help with that is make as many bronze bars as we can. This is all the copper ore that we got from the men grind. We already had the smelt a bronze bar task earlier, so we can in fact smelt the rest of this bronze. That's good enough for level 3 and pretty much level 4 here. Yep, there's level 4. Let me take this bronze and make whatever. I think our best bet would be to make useful things here. At level 7 we can make throwing knives. Level 15 we can make some arrowheads. Just need to make sure we don't make a full helm because that's another task. Let's make some nails, maybe also be good. Just make a few things here. Or just one at a time at this point. 1 instead of bronze nails. That's not enough for the level. Make another one, I guess. Also make other things to sell them. 5. We can now make some arrowheads. A few of those. When we get level 7, we'll make some throwing knives. Make some arrows. Maybe some good fletching XP. Not that we really need to get more fletching XP. That's a thought, though. And then we need a bronze wire for something. Should probably make some bronze wire. Since making the bronze bars is awkward. We can always make more knives later. It's not necessary for training ranged. It's just nice to have. Huh. So that got us to level 8 smithing. Basically, we now need to source copper from non-mining and probably just non-combat means too. Since continuing to train on men to get enough copper would 1, take forever, and 2, pretty much instantly get us a level 40 skill, which we can avoid by doing other options. First option, archaeology. Use on trowel here the level 1 dig site, here the dig site. 1 in 12 chance of a copper ore. Does give mining experience though, so if we get this to 39, would have to stop and try the other option. We need a few copper ore, so should be at least okay here for a little bit. Also getting some other random things, like opals, rusty swords, some buttons. Not too much useful, but a few things. Here's the level. 16 smithing. And I even calculated everything correctly to have 3 bronze bars left after getting 16 to actually make the plate skirt. And that is the task complete. We don't have any more copper left, so if we get the smith a bronze full helm before mine copper, we're gonna need to go back to the dig site. But we will see. Could even happen right now. The echoes decide. Successfully cut a red topaz. Oh boy. Step 1. The level requirement for cutting a red topaz is 16 crafting. So we need to get that. We have a few options for crafting training here. Probably the easiest of which are going to be balls of wool to 10, and then flax to 16, making bowstrings. That'll be the easy part. There's also some buttons here that we brought back from the dig site. We can polish those for some XP. That'll be something. Yeah, the actual crafting part is not the hard part. Got to 19 crafting with a full inventory of flax from the Isle of Souls. Now, we need to actually get an uncut red topaz. If we would have gotten 40 hit points earlier, that would have unlocked the have a level 40 stat, and we would have been fine to go mine gem rocks. But in order to try to avoid the get your first level 40 task completion, we need to not do that. And so, we search this crate and find usually nothing, but sometimes we don't find anything interesting, but sometimes we do find something interesting. 1 in 1,000 chance of a red topaz. Specifically uncut, because that's what we need. Hilarious stuff. Well, that took a little bit. Honestly, probably should be like 1 every 10 minutes on average or something. I don't know. 1,000 every tick, 0.6 seconds, 600 seconds. Now we just need to actually cut it successfully, which is not the best percentage chance, unfortunately. And we fail. Well, at least it was quicker this time. And we succeed. There you go. Not bad. Could have been worse. How about something less RNG? We get mine some ore with a steel pickaxe. That's a pickaxe upgrade. I'll take it. This is the last ham guard that we can fight before we get 40 hit points. Could drop the steel pickaxe and we'd be done here, but it does not. And now we have a choice, which is something we can't have. We can either continue fighting ham guards and get 40 hit points, therefore getting the first level 40, and that's a task. Or we could thieve the ham members, and thieving a ham member is a task. Originally thought that would also need to start with pickpocketing a citizen to start thieving, but trying to open up the trapdoor up top here gives XP, so we can skip that. And then another option is thieving the ham guards down in the storeroom, but that is 40 thieving, so that just accomplishes the level 40 unlock, so that's not really one. So now we're kind of stuck with a choice. And these are both medium tasks, so no deciding which one we should do based on which one's the lesser task. Pickpocket a ham member. Achieve your first level 40. One of these will unlock a whole bunch of cool stuff from thieving. One of them will unlock being able to get level 49 in all skills, basically. Let's see which direction we're going. The Echoes have chosen your first level 40. And so, combat is what we're doing. I think I will just keep banking all the drops here. Even if it takes a little bit to get back through the trapdoor. That's just thieving training that doesn't do any tasks though, so I'm here for it. Here comes hit points to a level we've never seen before. Specifically. A few more hits here. Can we do one more? Nope. Level 40. Medium task, points, and didn't get the steel pickaxe immediately. Okay. Looking good. This is what we're doing. Got it in just the next inventory. Was thinking of a lot of things that we might need to do if this went on too long. Like, going and getting some armor might be a good idea. And then, if it went too much longer, we would have need to roll again between pickpocketing a ham member and getting 50 combat. Because technically we could choose between the two, which we can't make choices. But steel pickaxe, mine tin still, because we still can't mine copper. Technically iron would also work. Well, there is our task completed. And now we have a steel pickaxe, which will help for all the mining in the future. Let it spin again. Echoes say, check your Slayer task. We don't have a Slayer task. So we need to get a Slayer task. Might even be able to just check the no Slayer task. We have 0 tasks completed. We're 0 points. We got 10 league points. That's what matters. Spin again. After such an easy task. Defeat the Lesser Demon in the Wizard's Tower. Okay. That is definitely something. Having to manually cast each spell here is a little awkward. But at least we have plenty of runes, as we've been picking them up for free from the magic tutor every once in a while. And also, Windstrike in the 8s now, because of the magic stuff. We don't have the magic level or the law rune to telegraph a drop here, so whatever it is, we don't get to have it. What we do get to have is the task completion. And that's what we're really here for. Also the magic levels, those are also pretty good. And there is defeat the Lesser Demon, and also defeat the Lesser Demon here. Defeating the Lesser Demon in general is a medium task. So we get 40 total points. Oh, that's pretty good. Free double task. Always interesting to see what tasks we end up needing to complete the tasks. Most of the time it's just pretty straightforward here. Easy is easy. Burn some oak logs. That's pretty easy. This is a great opportunity to bust out our Echo Axe, now in fire making mode. Just chop a tree, get the XP super quick, and automatic fire making XP. There's all 15. Just chopped a few trees on the way over here. We chop an oak, and it's burnt automatically. Brilliant stuff. Next, we get cook shrimp. Perfect. That is cooking. That is food. Or at least it will be when we get some other later cooking task. There is a medium one for cooking 5 things in a row that we would eventually get, which would be completing a task we're not assigned to, so only 1 shrimp. Although technically there is another task we could complete here. Cook 1 shrimp, and we failed, completing the burn some food task inadvertently. Try again, and we succeed in what we're supposed to be doing. There you go. Took the burning also off the wheel here. next we get enter your player-owned house. We had to buy that earlier, so now we can just go there. The starting house is in Brimhaven instead of Brimington, since we can't go there. Enter home here. And that is task complete for a very important unlock. Enough points to unlock a tier 2 relic. Go to the interface to check them out. Tier 2. 3 more potential relics here. Passive effect, we get whatever we choose, or get decided for us. League XP multiplier increased from 5x to 8x. So just more XP for everything we do. That'd be great. The available relics are Corner Cutter. You get some shoes called the Sage's Greaves. While you wear them, you get agility XP based on your agility level. Also, completing agility courses counts as 2 and gives more XP. 100% success on all agility checks. Marks of Grace also come with 10,000 coins. And double quantity of other agility bits, like pyramid tops and hallowed marks and agility vouchers and crystal shards. So, agility, basically. And some starting cash. Pretty cool. Friendly Forager. You get a Forager's Pouch, which you can also equip. Benefits you while it's in your inventory or equipped. When you're gathering resources from woodcutting, fishing, mining, hunting, you will find random grimy herbs. Limited to your herbal level plus 25, so you can't get the best herbs automatically right at the start. And a little bit of herbal XP when they're found, or farming, something. A little bit of token XP, a little more XP. Also, only finds herbs you can, has room to store. Always tries to find some for you. It's like a herb sack, basically. And also during herb lore, 90% chance to not consume secondary ingredients, and create 4-dose potions instead of 3. So, very much herb lore related. Which we've had lots of problems with herb lore already, so that could be helpful. And dodgy deals. Bonuses for thieving. Pickpocket in a 11 by 11 square, where you can just get piles and piles of loot. 100% success, constantly pickpocketing, everything's noted, 3 times more coin pouches, and constantly stealing from stalls as well. Very much a thieving kind of idea. 3 options. Let's see what we get. It's pretty wild seeing the wheel with only a few options on it. And very important options they will be. And it is Corner Cutter. Corner Cutter. Yep. Corner Cutter. Interesting stuff. We can definitely keep this on until we get to like 49 agility. We might want to stop before that in case we get some of the other tasks. It's just gonna be free agility XP basically. And once we get tasks with Marks of Grace and all that, we get some money from that. That'll be good. Also, it's the XP bonus. That's pretty good. And we can't select it here. We need to be near. We need to be at a bank or at the League Sage Guide at the start area. So let's head that way. Because it unlocks an item. Just to stop you from bringing things to weird places you're not supposed to have them. As much as that's not a huge problem with all the wackiness of leagues. I'm trying to stop problems from happening. Relics. Corner Cutter. Select. Confirm. Alright. The Sage's Greaves are ours. don't think they have any stats. It's just the run around getting an agility XP. What they're really here for. We run, and there's some agility XP. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, that's just gonna get us some random levels here. Not really working towards getting higher total levels or anything. That just happens. Just like the next random tasks happens. Here we go. Maybe an agility task to celebrate our new boots. We get light a torch. Easy. Only 6 coins here from Junior's Jungle Store. Although I guess we're also buying a 1 coin tinderbox since we didn't bring that with us. A little difficult to light things on fire without a tinderbox. Except we always do with the axe here, so whatever. We can now see in the dark. Could be helpful. Lumber Swamp Caves. And now... Pet the Museum Camp Dog. That's a we're back on Fossil Island. We were already there, so this will be just another visit. Don't have a bank here yet, but we do have a dog to pet. You pet the dog, you get 10 points. Much better than insulting people. those were tasks. There's another dog to pet also, so we have that to look forward to. Could even do back-to-back dog petting. No, we get equip a studded body and chaps. That is something. Studded armor costs money, so I need to make a little bit more. Chop some oak logs, fletch them into unstrung oak short bows and then long bows at 25. Sold them for 20 and 32 coins to get a little bit more money here. And run over to Horvik and make our purchase. It is 850 for the body, 750 for the chaps. Purchase, purchase. Hashtag is not looking great. If we got eventually Mark of Grace here for the 10k, that'd be very helpful. Anyways, we can't wield these because we need 20 ranged. Our range level is 1. So that is the next thing we need to do. There's 20 ranged. Just your chickens. Got the training bow and arrows one time accidentally. I was trying to get runes. So I just used those. Money is still a problem, so we can't really go and get more arrows right now. That's alright. Also just picking up the chicken stuff still. Might use that for things. Prayer stuff. We also get the more XP now, so it's the multiplier. Anyways, wield the studded equipment here. Probably got some decent defenses to it. And that's the task complete. A few other very helpful equip tasks exist on this wheel here. Instead, we're going to be stealing from the Varrock tea stall. Okay. Still can't just go pickpocket men and women. So we're back over here, failing to open the trapdoor. Except we succeeded. So just going to close it and continue to fail to open it. For single-digit XP drops. Even here with 8 times XP. This is not a good XP method. But it's going to get us there. And we only need to get to 5, luckily. If that wasn't an option, we'd also need to get to, like, farmers or something at 10. We could then pickpocket them instead. But yeah, having access to the tea stall at 5 will be fantastic here. Free tea for me. What? 5? 4 out of 5. What? Oh. It was drained from failing to thieve the door. We are 5. Now we're 5. There you go. Task complete. And also, things respawn really quick. So even with the infinite's not a huge deal. This is also kind of one of our best food here, tea, since we still kind of don't have cooking unlocked. We have to like 15 thieving here. Not really training, or just collecting food. It's necessary. Later on it'll be better. And 15 is for a different task also, later. So, well, that's okay. Also, there is 30 agility from the Greaves here. Just going to take these off for right now. That is, like, the next task kind of level here. So, don't really want to overdo it right now. Instead, we'll do this. Roll a thing. Kill a cow in one hit. Doable. Specifically, it's doable with magic. Need to hit 8 damage, which we can. Just need to hopefully hit an 8, and then finish it off if we don't, just to save the runes. Got my bronze dagger back out for the +1 magic accuracy, as much as that's really, really necessary right here. I'm gonna collect all this loot, so why not? We have a reasonably good chance to hit, probably. And then, probably like a just 1 in 8, or 1 in 9, 1 in 8, something, to hit the 8 when we do hit. So it should be pretty doable. Gonna need to be quite the XP drop for an 8. There'll definitely be something here. Also some melee XP in the meantime. That's okay. Hey, I worked on a cow calf. I was gonna say, oh, I attacked a cow calf. That doesn't count. Totally did. Hit a 6. I win. Also, the cat wants attention. Raising the cat, because why not? Why not? We have the technology. And also now we have some beef. Also have the next task. Have Ned make you some rope. Well, I have a pile of balls of wool. I'll run right over. And it is specifically have Ned make you a rope, not have Ned sell you a rope. 4 balls of wool. It was also money. I think we need money. Or it's 15 coins or what? Something. I'll give you these balls of wool. Just make the rope. I could use the balls of wool on him. Make wool from... Make that from there. Yep. Have the balls of wool. Make the rope. Sure you can. Lots of dialogue for that. 10 points. Still lots of things here. The next task is... Protect your crops. Huh. Interesting. Oh, starting farming is a hot mess out here, without any additional regions. Very few spots available. Very few options of how to train. Very few things we can plant. Specifically, we're going for barley, and that is only level 3, which is doable. Protectable with compost. We need a seed dibber, we need a rake. Everything you just purchase from farmers now, which is great. And we're going to need to rake the patch over there, so that we can get that. Starting somewhere at level 3. Need to rake other patches too here for the first 2 levels. And then we can plant our barley. Also, raking a patch is also a task. Unavoidable in order to protect something we've planted. Can't just have all of the weeds be gone instantly here. Shouldn't be too many though. Alright, level 2. Might be enough to just go over there right now. Perfect. The last, well, 6th and final for right now, I guess, weed here. Once we rake it, there's level 3. Plant the barley, the cat's getting hungry. Quickly pay the 3 compost we purchased. That'll do nicely. 10 points. Another 10 points. Where's the cat at? Got stuck in the chickens. Okay. Next up is... kill a goblin holding a spear. Okay. Specifically, it's the goblin holding the spear, not us. This is also going to count as just killing a goblin here. 2 different tasks. Again, a twofer. Much like the lesser demon, but a little bit weaker. Only level 5 goblin here. Stab him. Kill a goblin holding a spear. No? Yep, there it is. Defeat a goblin. Okay. It's coming. There it is. 20 points. Still a few more kill monster tasks in this area. All we have to do is talk to Hans. There it is. Hey Hans. Age. Wow, it's information. This is your amount on leagues only. It's been a lot. 5 leagues here. Well, 4 in the start of this one. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Also, that is a task here in Lumberton Drainer, also. Neat. Next, we have catch an anchovy. We managed to succeed in not doing this previously. So now, we'll go back and actually do it. And surprisingly, that was easy. Managed to succeed in not fishing that. And now we succeeded. Means we're really succeeding. 10 points. It spins again. So many tasks. So many. Oh. Mine some essence. That is also helpful. Can't exactly mine an essence without going to the essence mine. That is an achievement and a task. And 10 points. And fantastic. You just turn around here, mine the essence for another task and 10 points. Definitely going to need essence in the future for rune crafting, obviously. So we're gonna grab some since we're here. Ah, oops. 30 points for mining 25 pure essence. Not on the list here? Probably was. Mining... yeah, it was on the next page instead. I got rows of all the tasks here. Yep, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. This almost seems random what all the specific tasks are. Get one of things, get many of things. It's all something. Some mistakes are gonna happen. Make an attack potion. Okay. We got all the Guams. That'll work. Ah, surprise. Reach 500 total from getting 41 strength there. That is a medium task. We're also here fighting a zombie. That not a thing? That's not a thing. Well, we finished it. It's a zombie outfit. Zombie axe. It's like achievement diary task, but not what we're looking for. Anyways, we are back in very familiar territory for this attack potion shenanigan. Last league, I intentionally chose ridiculous choices, which ended up having nowhere to purchase Eyes of Newt, which is currently the case for us right now. So we need to get an Eye of Newt. Options include 1 in 128 from specifically the armed zombies here, or 1 in 14 from a Catabellapon. It's a little bit strong for us right now. We're just going to fight some zombies. Get some combat XP. Why not? Okay, this is a question. What should I put XP lamps in? There's all these skills. Some of them obviously more helpful than others. What do we want? Can I just put it in something? This is technically making a decision. Yeah. We'll put it to something relevant to the current task. Currently, we're trying to make a potion. So that is Herblore. We'll get Herblore XP. And we can't wield these gloves because that's actually a task. Some Herblore levels though, can't complain. We're taking a bit of damage at the zombies. So our options would be get some actual armor or get some food. Still kind of unlocked out of cooking. And with the amount of healing we need, I don't think teas would really deal with it too well. So we're going to get some wine. It does lower attack, which is not ideal, obviously. It's at least something here. One drink, he's like 11. Goes down by 2 attack levels. As long as we drink it less than every 2 minutes, it should be pretty much okay. It's also pretty cheap. That's a good thing too. There's level 50 combat. That's a medium task, 30 points. Combat is happening. Can't avoid that here. We got less combat if we fight the Cabelpons, but whatever. 50 combat. Neat. Also, unfortunately, we got to 49, and that made us no longer have the zombies' aggression, so that didn't help. Now it's less AFK. Alright, came over to the stronghold. Got a single kill on a Catabellapon with melee. Used 5 blinds. Got a single kill on a Catabellapon in a safe spot with range. Took forever. Seemed to be pretty much invulnerable to magic, so it's back to zombies, unfortunately. We still need at least a little bit of help, though. We are getting the money here. For things that aren't tasks, we can just do them whenever. There is a task for getting and equipping the boots, so we can't do that. Most of the time we just do the task, though. There's a few things we could go do, but not gonna worry about it. We got 10,000 coins. We can buy something at least. Probably. A lot has happened. Went and purchased the Adamant Full Helm and Mithril Plate Body, which is actually enough defense to not need a huge amount of food. The wines are doing fine. Got a Bronze Kite Shield drop as an upgrade here. That's something. Got a cape. I went and had the cat grow up. What hasn't happened is getting a Eye of Newt yet. But we are on the correct drop table. It's just fairly rare. What else is happening here is getting 50 hit points. Our first level 50 skill. Unavoidable with all this combat. And also the fact that it's now even more experience. So, speeding this up, getting even more levels. Still looking for the Eye of Newt. And then it only took a few more kills. There's the Eye of Newt. So that does unlock up to level 59 in all skills, basically. Well, that's something. I'll take that. Make an attack potion. Wow. How about an easy task that's actually easy this time? Echoes say, complete the Draenor agility course. That's easy. We were even already in Draenor Village. Just run around one singular time here to complete the task. It's also a achievement diary task. Okay. There's more tasks related to rooftops, which we will get later. Could even be right now. Next task is snare a bird. Could have potentially gotten this earlier with the hunter training, but we're here now. Here be Crimson Swifts. Check the bird snare. Task complete. That's a little bit of hunter XP. That's fine. Spin. Get. Activate superhuman strength and improved reflexes at the same time. Probably the quickest task yet, since I was prepared for it. Bop bop. Bop bop. 10 points. Could have just kept the bones in the bank and buried them when we got to this point. Would have worked too. Rushing through the tasks now. Can't complain. Next is smith a bronze full helm. We're gonna need to go get more copper, I think. Just a little bit more dig site traveling. There is 2 more bronze bars made. And we turn this into the full helm. Easy enough. 1 bronze full helm. Task complete. Would still be really helpful to get the Smelten Iron bar for future smithing training. We'll see. We'll see. Defeat a moss giant. That's actually very good. Moss giant defeated here on the Isle of Souls. Task completed. Used some prayer for that. Almost got a level. But also, a combat mastery point, which is the real reward here. There's a whole other system here. You get mastery points for doing various tasks, which we should be completing just by following our own random tasks. A giant, 10 monsters above 100 combat, Scurious, 55 Slayer, Jad, get yourself 100 combat, 1, 2, and 3 Echo Bosses, and Zuck. Some of these, obviously more difficult than others. You can get up to 10 points here by doing all those. And then you use the points to get unlocks. Make combat stronger. Melee, ranged, and magic stuff. Since we have 1 point, we're only going to get one thing. And since it's all level 1, we're definitely going to be getting the level 1 passive here, which is a 95% chance to save weapon charges, ammo, and runes, which really makes range and magic much, much better. And pretty much freer too, which is great. Would help us with our current kind of lack of money here. Could just go do some fletching to make some money. Don't need to though, so that'll help. But then we also are going to get one of the level 1 masteries here. For melee, it's going to be hits have 25% chance to roll damage twice and take the highest result. So 1/4 of the time you'll hit slightly higher. So that's good. Ranged 1, damage rolls beneath 30% of max hit are increased to 30%. So you'll no longer hit the lowest amounts of damage, like 1s, 2s, depending on how high your max hit is, I suppose. So, essentially, a little bit more damage. And for magic, when you roll above 90% of your max hit, damage increased by 50%, which is essentially do a little bit more damage. Range, you don't do low hits. Magic, you do high hits. And melee, you do more averagely high hits. So, in general, it's just more damage in one of them, at least. Depending on how far we get in mastery points, we'll end up for sure getting a 2, probably eventually getting 3, and then we need to defeat Zuck to for sure get a 4. There's also the possibility we just go straight down one path, which is completely possible. There's only going to ever be 3 options at a time here. So let's see what the first option we get will be. 1, 1, 1, and the roll is done. We get Magic 1. Suppose we should probably go Magic now, since we have free runes, essentially, and more damage from it. We don't have any magic gear, though, so, and we can, like the staff, that would help for auto casting. Probably not going to go Magic right now, then, but it is a better option. As we currently stand, rolling above 90% of your max hit, it's pretty much going to be hitting our max hit with how low of our spells currently are. Get some better runes from somewhere, cast better spells, get a higher level. Well, that'll work. Honestly, the passive effect is also just fantastic here. You cannot go back on this decision at any later point. Yep. Magic 1. The whole effect here. And there you go. combat mastery. That's one way to put it. Back to the tasks wheel here, which is getting smaller numbers of things. There's only 44 left. The next task is have Elsie tell you a story. She's just up here in the Varrock church here. Tell me a story. Could be a cup of tea. Which wants a cup of tea? Fine. I got those. Here you go. Cup of tea. You can have your cup of tea. Go crazy. And a story. What a story. Everything happened. Amazing. Task complete. Another task. On here. Kill a snake in Karamja. Another very easy task. Just teleport it in, and there it is immediately. One snake. These ones aren't even poisonous or anything. Just chilling. Now they're dead. We get 10 points. Only a few tasks left for the episode. Next one is obtain a bird nest. And that's going to be a fair bit of wood cutting, which I'm perfectly fine with. There it is. Didn't take too long. Did it also bank it? That's pretty wild. Just chopped oak logs to not get all the XP and task for 100 willow logs. Did it put it in the bank? Yes, it did. I think there's a task for opening this and getting a thing from it, like a magic seed or something crazy. So we're not going to do that right now until we absolutely need some seeds. For now, just off to another task. And how many oak logs do we get for that? 188. Reasonable. Add all the other logs we've chopped before. We're about on drop rate for that. Nice and easy. Next, we get catch a herring. Well, we're in a convenient spot for that. Easy as that. Just the first we caught here, too. Fishing bait, fishing rod from places. And if you managed to get this before, catching a whole pile of sardines, which have been a different task. And now, the last task that we need to do for right now, for an unlock. Catch a carambwanji. Another bit of fishing. This lake here, south of Tabowanai, west of, well, northwest of Shiloh, was recently moved up in elevation to not be such a giant hole in the floor here. Makes fishing look more normal instead of fishing 10 feet below you. Fish at the fishing spot here. Shrimp is not what we need. We need the carambwanji. Task complete. 10 more points. And that is enough tasks to unlock a new area. It is our first new area. If you don't count Karamja, which was in the tutorial. There are 8 options here. 9 options here. Desert, Mauritania, Wilderness, Asgarnia, Fremennik, Kandarin, Tyrnwyn, Varlamore, Karend. All these could have very interesting things for us to do. And then later we're going to get 2 more. But the first one is going to be decided by the wheel, of course. 9 options. And we are going to get the Caridian Desert. Here it is, the desert. All a bunch of cool stuff out here. From the Emer's Arena not being available, we get the underground spots of the desert. Transportation works in all ways. Notable places everywhere in the desert. Content, includes the Calvite Queen, Tombs of a Mascot. We got Agility Pyramid, which could really solve our money problems, assuming there's tasks we can get for that. Black Jagex, Giant Foundry, Sandstone, Sorceress's Garden, yay! Temporos, always a fun time. Automatically unlocks Desert Treasure 2, Prince Alley Rescue, and a Clarence Little Helper. Some tasks get auto-completed. The Calvite Queen head entirety task, when we just get the head. And we get more Slayer tasks, when we're actually doing Slayer. Drops include more invocations in the Tombs of a Mascot, the Pharaoh Scepter, Dragon Chain, Dust Battle Staffs, everything from all these bosses, including the Leviathan, Guardians of the Rift, Dragon Pickaxe, and then another exclusive thing for Raging Echoes here, the Echo Boss, the Calvite Queen. It is Elite tier, so it is the easiest tier of Echo Bosses, which is great for us since our gear is probably just going to be a disaster for quite some time. Number one on the list, we need to kill an Echo Boss. We get the Dragor Blowpipe, which is a blowpipe. It's really fast and very accurate, which could be cool. But overall, there is lots to do in the desert. You can only unlock 5 in total. We already have 2. This is number 3. Confirm. We're going. And we're going. Desert. Unlocked. And that does mean there's now new tasks. We can comment by incomplete in desert, which should be all of them. There is all these new tasks. Or these are just the easy ones. I guess the easier ones are the one that matters, but these are all our new tasks in the desert. To go through all these, see which is possible to have on the list, go back through the tasks that weren't previously possible, see if they're now possible in the desert, and set everything up to have way more things to do in more places. Next time, goodbye.